Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your pants. That sounds weird. Let's try that again. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats. Yeah, I like that better. Because ClickFunnels 2.0 is going to be released on... Hey you, it's Kyla Lou, and yes, I am sporting a new hairdo. I chopped it off for summer. Thank you so much for noticing. But the real question here is, why are we talking about my hair when we should be talking about yours? Because your hair, my friend, is looking amazing today. It's looking very nice. I love it. I told you guys that I was gonna keep you updated on any news related to ClickFunnels 2.0, so here I am keeping my word, so let's get into it. 4 days ago, at the time of filming this video, Russell Brunson released a YouTube video titled Why We Rebuilt ClickFunnels from the Ground Up, ClickFunnels 2.0 Update. So let's go ahead, watch this together, and figure out what's going on with ClickFunnels 2.0, and we're gonna learn the release date, my friends. Okay, so as you guys can see, this video is 18 minutes. I'm gonna skip like the first 3 minutes of this video. Basically, it's just Russell and Todd Dickerson, who are the co-founders of ClickFunnels, giving you kind of a background on ClickFunnels. So basically, to sum up what they said, ClickFunnels has been around for 7 to 8 years, and they were kind of unsure when they were first creating ClickFunnels if it was something that people were gonna be interested in because no one was talking about funnels. And so then they launched ClickFunnels, and it's a huge success, and they start getting so many people on using the software, and they didn't even imagine or couldn't even dream about the amount of people that they could reach and help using ClickFunnels. So that's kind of what these first 3 minutes are. So let's go ahead and skip to, let's see, where is it here? Because they have this video split up into 3 different chapters. So let's try and skip ahead to the
cult-like feeling where they knew something nobody else in the world knew. And they knew how to leverage this thing. I remember speaking at Grant Cardone's event on stage in Mariners baseball stadium from 35.
Okay, here we go.
And then we had the offer that finally came. This is something that was really out of left.
So this is Todd Dickerson that's talking right now. He's like the coder and the software genius behind ClickFunnels, and Russell Brunson is the marketer, in case you didn't know.
Build for us at the time. So we always viewed ourselves, and we knew that we were creating value for people. We knew that we were a valuable company, but we never really seriously considered raising money or taking on funding or anything like that because we were profitable. We've been profitable since day one. We actually ate our own dog food. We built funnels. We sold things. We made money, reinvested that money in growing the company and building the software.
That's what I think is really cool, is if you listen to their story, which I'll make sure to link this video down in the description below if you want to go and check it out. But in those first couple of minutes, they talk about how they used sales funnels to promote ClickFunnels. So they really do like believe in sales funnels and use it to promote all of their products.
We were very proud of the fact that we were bootstrapped, and even more so than being proud of it, like we were trying to show to other entrepreneurs like us and other business owners, like you don't have to take on money. You can build a company with funnels instead of funding. That's part of the message of ClickFunnels. The podcast introduction literally makes fun of people who take on venture capital. We don't rely on cash from venture capitalists to get started, and we don't even have goals to go public either. In fact, our motivation is the exact opposite. So for years we get...
I'm really glad they bring that up, because when I first was hearing about ClickFunnels 2.0, I remembered this podcast episode and I was like, dang, like I wonder what they're gonna do about that. So it's kind of cool that they're actually talking about that and brought that up.
So many people wanting to buy equity in the company, we just said no to everybody. But then 2020 hit.
As the crisis sweeps the nation.
Quarantine, state of emergency, shelter.
This was in the middle of the pandemic, right? We are all remote, like the world seems like it's falling apart.
Well, with many small businesses and entrepreneurs now struggling to stay afloat.
Chaos, social unrest, political controversy, tax concerns, all kinds of things were happening at this point.
Being hit harder than others when it comes to this pandemic.
It was definitely tempting that we had a way to safely and securely exit.
During that window of time is when it got louder. People had money and they were trying to figure out what to do with it. But this time the offers were coming in and they were, you know, the initial offers were big. When someone first drops the number $1 billion, like, that's when we're like, oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, $1 billion. That's so much money.
We should take this call. You know, you hear about unicorns valued at $1 billion. Like, are we a unicorn? Like, I want to find out. Like, we were just curious. I think that's what started the conversations. And then the way those things work is that then, you know, if one person's bidding against you, you're learning what they think it is. And so we found a friend who was a broker, and we asked his opinion. He said, well, you should show it to a lot of people. And so he put together a packet with some slides and sent it out there. And it was crazy because I remember getting the message back, and the first one was like, we had 150 people who signed NDAs who want more information about your company.
Wow.
And some of the names were like the names that you've heard of, right? Like, this is legitimate. Like, we're like, this is crazy, right? And literally, it's like a funnel. You go from 150 companies to 100 to 80 to 50 to 60, 50 to 30 to 10. And we just kind of went through the process, and as it got closer and closer to like somebody making an official offer, I started getting more and more uncomfortable. For me, this is my art. Like, if I was to sell ClickFunnels tomorrow, the next day I'd be building a funnel. Like, this is what I do. This is all I'm doing.
It is so true. You could just tell anytime Russell starts talking about funnels and ClickFunnels, he just lights up. This guy loves this stuff.
Keep talking. In fact, part of the negotiations were like, cool, if we sell it, can I just keep doing what I'm doing now? Like, I love what I do. I don't want to change that. I want to keep doing Funnel Hacking Live. I want to keep writing books. I want to keep helping entrepreneurs. Like, entrepreneurs are my people I've been called to serve. And I think as we got closer and closer, I had this fear of like, what if I lose that? Like, that's so important to me.
So this right here, what you're seeing is Tony Robbins' private island, which is so freaking cool. So Russell is business partners with Tony Robbins, or really good friends with Tony Robbins, and so they were at
you love what you
mastermind.
Do. You light up when I love being around you.
Mastermind.
You all get mentioned ClickFunnels. Like, wow. It's like, so for you to sell that is really exciting right now. I don't know if it'll be exciting 5 years from now, unless you found the next most exciting thing that you're going to go build and make happen and go do. I would not let the momentum of the business determine where my life is going to go. I decide where my life's going to go and decide where the business needs to go based on that.
Oh, goosebumps. I love Tony Robbins. Drop it in the comments. Do you like Tony Robbins? I think he's amazing. That was some really good piece of advice there.
It was a Monday morning that the offer was supposed to come in.
What do you
I was telling my wife, like,
think?
this is coming Monday. I don't want to do it, but I think Todd really wants to do it. I can't just like text him. I want to fly out there. And she's like, okay, like when? I'm like
today. Oh.
The next day I'm on a flight flying to Atlanta.
Oh, ad break.
I'm gonna be painfully
And
honest
it's Russell.
with you. Most entrepreneurs do this. Todd picked me up at the airport, and we drove back to his house, just kind of talking about the possibilities and opportunities. We pulled in like 2 a.m. Ashley, his wife, was there, and so we sat down and talked a little bit. And I remember telling him, like, I know we're getting the offer tomorrow, but like, I don't want to take it. Like, I don't want to keep doing what we're doing.
Oh my gosh.
But I can't do that without you guys. Like, the reality was, like, I knew we needed to do something different, but I couldn't do it myself. Like, I needed Todd. Like, I don't know how to program or develop. Like, for ClickFunnels to go to the next level, we need to do something dramatically different from the programming side, and I can't do that. So if Todd's...
Dang, actually hearing him say that, that is such a good skill set of a great entrepreneur and businessman. Understanding your skills and understanding as well that you're not going to be able to do everything. And so by delegating and hiring out and trusting your team members, or in this case, his business partner, to do the things that they're great at, that's a really great skill to have as a businessman and entrepreneur.
I have to be out because there's nothing we can do, but if we decide to stay, like, I need Todd in to do this. And I was like, Ashley, like, that means I need Todd for the next like 2 or 3 years to like build what we need to do so we can hit our goals.
What's shocking is that him and I ended up having the same thing in mind, like that we basically, for different reasons, didn't think that it made sense to take any number and to sell right now, that it was too early, that we still had a larger mission to accomplish. Honestly, we were in agreement on was simply that we wanted to drive the mission of ClickFunnels forward without outside influence determining how we would accomplish that goal. Part of that was honestly to build what is ClickFunnels 2.0. And we felt like it was something that no venture capitalist, no PE group, no one's gonna roll the dice on that was looking for a 3 to 5 year exit. This is a larger mission.
Next morning, as we knew, we got the offer, we sat down, it came through, and the offer was insane. It wasn't what we thought it was, but when you see an offer like that, like, it would change our lives forever. I would never have to work. My kids' kids' would never have to work again for generations.
That was definitely nerve-wracking.
Wow.
We sat down with our investment banker. He presents the
That's
offer, gives us the
intense.
numbers, explains to us why it's a crazy good offer and why we should accept it and why we'd be crazy not to, frankly. But we kind of had other things in mind.
And so we spent the next day or two talking about that. Dave got so excited. Dave jumped in a plane and flew out. Next day, Dave's at the office, and so we're all sitting and brainstorming, and then Todd's like, we gotta get out of the office. Let's go to my lake house.
Y'all at your house? Or you're at your lake place? Where are y'all?
We're at the lake house.
That's awesome.
And I remember it was like literally in the middle of the elections at the time. And so we had a big whiteboard. The first thing we wrote is, how do we make ClickFunnels great again? And it was crazy, like a year earlier, Todd had mapped out like his vision for what he wanted it to be. And so he found his little notebooks and stuff.
As we were going through this, I pulled out some notes that I'd been working on, honestly, for about 2 years. Like, it's something that I felt called to do, that I felt like the industry needed, that our customers needed, that the market as a whole was actually desperate for. It was a major issue that was blocking people from being successful in business online. We needed to create something that would be the easiest way to launch an online business, to remove the obstacles, to find out what sucks about running an online business and get rid of it. Dusted off that notebook and we started going through it line by line. It was just really a game changer to go through it together and get on the same page about it. The biggest concern I had going into this conversation with Russell about this was I knew that this was not a couple of enhancements that we should do to the existing platform, that we should do to the existing business. I knew inside that it had to be an entirely new platform that would set the foundation for the next decade of our industry.
Wow.
And that is a scary prospect.
Todd was like, we can't make ClickFunnels great like we want it to be inside of the current framework. Within current staff, employees, and team, like all the stuff we've done, the software, he's like, the only way to actually do what we really want to do, like what our dream is we would have to completely start over from the ground up and
Dang. That's a lot. That's a lot.
build ClickFunnels from the ground up.
It's a lot of uncertainty. It's a lot of, on top of the uncertainty that already existed in the market and in the industry at the time, in the middle of the pandemic,
man.
I wanted to clear the slate and introduce an entirely new risk. And that was the scary prospect for me to even pitch Russell on that concept to begin with. But luckily, he responded exactly how I would have hoped.
Let's build 2.0.
Russell. Okay, chapter 3, ClickFunnels 2.0.
Now here we are 2 years plus into development, really 4 years plus into actually architecting this thing. And we have accomplished building what is the biggest game changer to the industry since ClickFunnels.
For the first 8 years of ClickFunnels, like we were always asking, like at Funnel Hacking Live, we had big boards that said like, what do you want ClickFunnels to do? People would put sticky notes on these boards and we're always watching and taking notes.
That's what I think is really cool, is they pay attention to what their people are saying. Like even just the fact that they have these boards that people can write on and make suggestions on at their events, and that they're really paying attention to their customers' feedback. That's why I think ClickFunnels 2.0 is really gonna just be incredible.
We saw what our competitors had tried to do. We saw what people inside of our masterminds, we saw what people going from $0 to $1 million, from $1 million to 10 million, and then 10 million to 100 million. And like, what are the things that our platform would need to do to be able to take somebody from, I'm a brand new beginner, all the way to the point where they can build an entire huge company off of the foundation of ClickFunnels.
So these are all people who
The
have
biggest thing about ClickFunnels
made at least $1 million through one single funnel. So if you achieve that, then you can earn a 2 Comma Club award from ClickFunnels at their event, Funnel Hacking Live.
2.0 is it is the easiest way to launch your business online. It is more than a funnel builder. It is an entire platform for running your business.
Yeah, so ClickFunnels was all about the sales funnel, building the sales funnel, because people weren't really talking about sales funnels before ClickFunnels really became a thing. They were talking about websites, maybe sales process, but it wasn't ever like sales funnels. So now that that's such a popular term, it definitely sounds like to me like ClickFunnels 2.0 isn't just going to be about sales funnels. It's going to be everything you need to run your business in one thing. So yes, it will have the sales funnel element still a part of it, but they're going to expand it to be so much more.
We've always been the easiest way to build a funnel, to optimize your conversions, to get the most money and the most ROI out of your advertising, but we've taken that marketing specialty and applied it across everything. We've put the best practices that we know and love into courses creation, into upsells, into your customer center, into cross-selling, into fulfillment. You can build your blog, you can build your e-commerce store using the ClickFunnels editor, have your CRM, your product inventory, your fulfillment, all of it inside of.
That's crazy. And like I also, in another video or another review I was watching too, like you'll be able to build your website in there. And like they said, you'll be able to do your e-commerce store and manage that. If you want to write a blog, you can do that. Manage all of your emails through here. Build any funnels that you want to build, so you just have one hub that you can manage everything.
One umbrella. We've optimized it for sales and marketing to get the highest ROI for you.
And ROI, if you didn't know, is return on investment.
I think we've always talked about a new ClickFunnels in some sort of way, or how we can make our app just so much better.
Jeez, look at
a lot of it is learning from our past, and a lot of it's just taking us to places we couldn't go when we originally built the software.
Todd's vision for it as this all-encompassing package that is going to do so much, and that we're leveraging so many different technologies to make it happen and bring them all together into one single platform.
There's something magic that happens when you have your CRM in the same place that you have your sales, in the same place that you have your email marketing.
Courses and blogs and sites and products.
Into the fulfillment, shipping,
page building. You've got your workflows and automations. You've got analytics and reporting is going to be real time. It's going to be fast. It's going to be accurate. It's going to be really, really cool.
We've been able to build full API integration, so if anyone has to customize something, they have that option. You're able to do split testing.
Oh my gosh, this is, you guys, what I'm most excited for. Like the visual layout of the funnels and the emails. I love it.
Built in, but you're also able to do split testing of paths. You're able to do decision trees and what we call smart funnels, real-time funnel decisions to optimize your funnel in real time as a buyer goes through it to sell them the right thing at the right time.
That is so
Scope was kind of scary to look at. Here you're taking on companies like Shopify and Squarespace and Kajabi, as well as, rebuild what we already had ourselves.
Oh my gosh, I cannot even imagine how overwhelming taking on this project must have been, because they really are paying attention to their competitors and they know what they have to compete against.
And the beautiful thing about ClickFunnels 2.0 is it brings together under one roof all of these different functions.
Just being able to learn one thing and then knowing how to use that and then being able to use that every day to do your business, I think that takes off a lot of pressure from a lot of businesses.
The last 8 years since we launched ClickFunnels has been crazy. It's been like the ride of a lifetime. We've had crazy lows throughout the process and highs that were higher than we ever dreamt of. Honestly, just the opportunity we've had to serve so many entrepreneurs has been, for me, more than I could ever dreamed of. We've had a chance to watch as these entrepreneurs who take these principles and the software and the ideas, and they completely change their life, their family's life, their employees' life. But then you see the next level where the products and services they're selling is changing their customers' lives, and the ripple effect from it, it's just been the greatest thing in the world.
To begin with, I want to talk about you guys, my people, my tribe, my entrepreneurs. I am a big believer that entrepreneurs are the prime movers in our society. This is why I've made it my life's mission, my life's calling to serve you guys at any level I can. There's a lot of things that I could have done, Todd could do, we could walk away, but we don't because we love you guys, because I don't believe that the changes we need in this world are going to happen through government. I don't believe it's going to happen through school systems. It's going to happen through you guys right here.
And so on our side, it's been so grateful having a chance to serve you guys all as entrepreneurs. I'm thankful for you guys taking the bet on us when it wasn't the cool thing to build funnels. Nobody knew what it was, and you guys jumped in and you were part of it. And I'm even more excited for the future, for people to find out about this, for people who don't even know this exists yet, to find out about this community and these people and come in here and watch as their business change and as their lives change as well.
I'm so proud of what I've seen you guys create with ClickFunnels 1.0 and what you've been able to accomplish. I can't wait to see what you accomplish with ClickFunnels 2.0.
Dang. That's really cool. So there you guys go. That's kind of a little update on ClickFunnels 2.0, gives you some more information on what it is, but let's talk about the release date, okay? So they don't mention the release date here in this video, but if we actually go down to the comment section, the very first comment that is pinned by Russell Brunson is the official release date is October 4th, 2022. So we have an official date, you guys. Dang, I actually really love that video because first of all, Russell's production team is incredible, but I love being able to hear the story, not just here's ClickFunnels 2.0, here's what it does. Yes, that's important, but I really love hearing the story and the dream and the vision and the work that went into said product. Now, if you guys want to, you can actually join the early bird list for ClickFunnels 2.0. So if you go to CF2point, so point is spelled out, 0.com, you'll be able to get on the early bird list. So if you guys can see this here, you'll see the release date, October 4th, 2022. You'll be able to watch the video that we just watched together here on this video. And you can see here, want early access, join the early bird list and get exclusive access to ClickFunnels 2.0 24 hours before anyone else. So you can see they've got a countdown timer here, 92 days, you guys, until ClickFunnels 2.0 releases. And you can click on this, enter your email address in. You're not purchasing anything. You don't need to put your credit card information in, and it's just going to notify you when ClickFunnels 2.0 is ready to go, and you'll be able to get access to it 24 hours before anyone else. If you guys want to try out ClickFunnels for free for 30 days and get almost $9,000 worth of bonuses, I would highly recommend checking out your first funnel, which is going to allow you to try out ClickFunnels 1.0 and get comfortable with building sales funnels before jumping in to ClickFunnels 2.0. So I'll make sure to link that down in the description below as well. It is an incredible offer, and I also have a ton of videos here on my channel talking about about that if you want to check them out. But there you guys go. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps my channel so much. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. I do have special connections to ClickFunnels headquarters. Makes you sound a lot cooler than I actually am. So if there's a question in there that I can't answer, I'll make sure to reach out to that contact and try and help you guys as best as possible. Thank you guys so much for spending your time here on this video, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, dudes.
'Cause I've been living life right like I